Lila Prishtam Vishnuvad Ashtotarsan Bhakti Ved Madhav Goswami Maharaj and Nitya Lila Prishtam Vishnuvad Ashtotarsan Bhakti Goswami Maharaj Abhay Charan Kamalo mein Anand Parva Shashtang Dhanavad
Today is a very auspicious day. Today, Namacharyas, Haridas Thakur's appearance day, and also Gaudiya Vaishnava Bhakti Det Madhav, very dear to disciple of Madhava Det Maharaj's Tanta Nitya Lila Praista Astu Prasata Bhakti Vijnana Bharati Maharaj ki Disappearance Day. Vaishnavas, when we glorify the Vaishnavas harikatha, we will be far away from Maya. In Kali Yuga, Maya is very great and very troublesome.
Gita mein Bhagavan bhi kahte
in Gita, Bhagavan is saying, in Kali Yuga, Maya is very strong.
Bhagavan kahte meri guna maya jo hai.
Bhagavan is saying that my guna maya is very, very powerful and very strong. To win the Maya is not easy. Whoever takes surrender at the lotus feet of me, that person will only be able to defeat Maya. So, in order, how much we glorify the Vaishnavas, Bhagavan will be very pleased. And when Bhagavan is pleased, he will instruct Maya. He will say to Maya, go and save them from the material world. Maya is a servant of Bhagavan. Just like the master is pleased with the servant, then the servant gets what he wants. So similarly, when Krishna is pleased, we will get everything. But there is also another way.
Viṣṇor ārādhanāṁ param tasmāt paradaram devi tadyanam samarchya.
One way. In Kailash, Devi Parvati, he told the Sivji Parvati, Hey Patidev, you really tell me the truth. Who should we worship? Sivji said, ārādhanāṁ. So he said, Visnu ārādhanāṁ. So we should worship. Sivji said, you should worship Vishnu. He said, nobody is greater than Lord Vishnu. Bhagavan is saying, there is nothing, nobody can be equal as me and nobody is greater than me. So how can somebody be above me? That's why Sivji said, Hey Devi Parvati, listen.
Visnu ārādhanāṁ
Vishnu ārādhanāṁ, worship of the Vishnu is the greatest. And that way stopped talking. After saying that, Sivji stopped talking. And he didn't speak anything. Then he said, "Hey David, now we spoke, and now you spoke and you spoke half the slok. So why are you not speaking now?" Then Mahadev said, but then he said, "I will tell you what is above Vishnu. Katha is very serious. It's very, very high katha, very secret." And Devi Parvati said, "You always speak to me. You never keep anything secret." Sivji is so he doesn't keep anything secret. He tells her everything. What you are not supposed to tell, he also tells that. You can tell everything to your wife, but there is one thing that Guru Mantra. That's one thing you shouldn't. Guru Mantra. Guru Mantra. When you get married, you get this mantra. It says there is no difference between my heart and your heart is one. There's two bodies, but mind is one. Mind is ek. There's two bodies, but the mind is one. So what's the thing that you shouldn't, you should keep secret from between husband and wife? Guru Mantra. No, Guru Mantra. Guru Mantra. So you should keep secret between husband and wife, even if you've taken Diksha from the same Guru. Okay, between Guru brother and Guru sister, you can speak. But here, even between husband and wife, you cannot speak about Guru Mantra because that is secret. That mantra is Guru Mantra. And the Shastras have also confirmed this. You can speak about other mantras, only not everyone. You can maybe speak to about other mantras if they are the Dikshik from the same Guru. But Guru Mantra, no. Because if you speak openly, then the strength and the power of the mantra is reduced. It's like a camphor. If you put a camphor in an open area, then all the smell from the camphor will be dispersed. So similarly, mantra, you should not speak anywhere. Do you understand? Everybody understands Hindi here. Do you know Hindi? Yes. I'm recording it though.
I'll get it from her later.
You can go in the WhatsApp and listen.
You can't because you're recorded.
Okay.
Guru
Guru Mantra is secret. Shivji is so generous. So he is so much absorbed in his bhav. And then he also speaks this mantra. When somebody is so much absorbed in the bhav, they will speak the mantra. So like they say, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so absorbed. And the Swarup Damodar and the Bhakta said, "Hey Mahaprabhu, where did you go by opening the door without opening the door?" So Mahaprabhu said, "I went to this Vrindavan." At that time Mahaprabhu was in Jagannath Puri. He said, "I went where? I went to Vrindavan. I went in Vrindavan, I went to Radha Kunda. I sat by the bank of Radha Kund and I saw that Krishna is, and he's like how he's playing in the water with the Sakis. So similarly, Sivji is also param Vaishnava. He's the topmost Vaishnava. So that's why he said, Shivji is sometimes absorbed in bhav, and he's not supposed to speak. What he's not supposed to speak, he speaks. Shivji spoke first slok, ārādhanānāṁ, Visnu ārādhanāṁ, param. Whatever is worshipable, worshipable deities. Some people like worship Surya, they are called Surya. Who worship Ganesa are called Ganapati. They are called Ganapati who worships Ganesh. Today they worship Ganesh. Ananta also is Ananta Chaturdashi today. Even the Shastras speak. Whoever they worship the deities, they glorify their own worshipable deities. Shivji, Siva. So who worship Shivji are called Siva. And Sakti, who worship the Sakti are called Shakta. And the Vishnu, and who worship Vishnu are called Vaishnavas. In Shastra, these 5 types of worshipable deities. Saura, Sun, Ganapata, Saura, Ganapati, Shiva, Ganapati, Shiva, Surya, Vishnu. These 5 worshipable deities mentioned. Whoever they worship Vishnus are called Vaishnavas. And from the Vaishnavas, who is the topmost Vaishnava is Shivji. And the Shivji is saying, listen, Devi Parvati.
Visnu ārādhanāṁ,
Param means topmost. There's many worshipable. Shivji is not saying that worship me, and Shivji is not saying I am the topmost. Shivji himself is saying. What is higher than the worshipable of Vishnu is Bhakti. Bhagavan, who is higher than Bhagavan Vishnu is his sevak. You should worship the servant of Vishnu, and Bhagavan Vishnu is happy. Who is the topmost servant of Lord Vishnu is Radhaji. Then you should do Radhaji Upasana, means worship Radha. Radharani is very far away. It's not that easy to worship Radharani and attain her. That's why. And then who is very near to Radharani? Lalita Vishaka. And then again, who is even more near than Lalita and Vishaka? Rupa Manjari. That is Rupa Manjari. And the Manjari, it's very, very hard to attain Manjari's bhav. That's why you should do who? That's why you should worship Gurupad. You cannot worship Manjari Rup now, at this moment. So at this moment, Gurudev has appeared to you in the form of as a sadhak. Guru Padma, you are, he's in the sadhak group, he's given you darshan. By doing your bhajan, then Guru Padma will manifest into Manjari, give you a Manjari darshan. There is a step, process. There is a step-by-step process to get something, to attain something. There is a process. It's not like Hanumanji with one step he'll go to Lanka. Jai. Hanumanji just with one step spoke Ram and he reached Lanka. But that sadhak has to go step by step. Bridge.
So इसलिए कह रहे हैं ārādhanāṁ sarveṣāṁ viṣṇor ārādhanāṁ param tasmāt parakaram devi tadya naam samachya.
Tadya means somebody who is very near and dear to Bhagavan Vishnu is Guru Pad. Is a Vaishnava. Tulasi. Tulasi. Tulasi is very dear to Bhagavan. She gives you bhakti. Who gives bhakti is Tulsi Devi. Gives you bhakti. Giriraj Govardana. Ganga. Tulasi. They are all very dear to Bhagavan. Tulasi and Ganga. And also Guru Padma and Vaishnavas, they take the shelter of them and they attain. When Bhagavan is very pleased, then you get everything. So Shivji is saying, Hey Devi Parvati, listen. Who should you worship? Guru Pada. You should worship Guru Pada, Guru and Vaishnava. I am saying this, why? Because there is the appearance or disappearance of the Vaishnavas we are celebrating today. They are eternally here with us. So it's like there is a sun. The sun is always there. It's always. But according to our angle of vision, we see this day and night. Now it's night time. But if you go back India, it's still sunlight. Because 2.5 hours it's ahead of India. So still there is a sunrise. 6 baje. 5:30 or 6 o'clock. So in India it's 6 o'clock now. So it's still not night time, it's daylight. Behind. In London is 8 hours behind. So I'm saying this. So sun is there all the time. Because of the angle of our vision, sometimes we see that sun and we don't see the sun. So similarly, Guru and Vaishnavas and Bhagavan they are there, they are prakash, they are always there. But because of our with our vision, we cannot see them. I'm saying this. Today is very auspicious day. This is a Tirubhav of Bhakti Vedanta Bharati Maharaj and also Tirubhav of Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur. One in sadhak group. How should you do the bhajan in a sadhak group? We should have to look at our Guru as a sadhak group. How did they do our Guru Pad and our Guru Vaishnavas? Did they sadhan bhajan, the 6 Goswamis? How did they stay in the Vrindavan and how did they do bhajan? From
Nidrahara Vihara Vijudo Chatan Dino Jayo Radha Krishna Gunasmiti मधुरिमा आनंदेन सन्मोहितो वंदे रूप सनातनो रघुजुगो श्रीजीव गोपालको
Srivasacharya in the Sat Goswami, he is Astak, and he glorified the Goswamis. How did they do the bhajan in Vrindavan? Every day they used to do Sankapur, they used to do Harinam. Sankapur, they used to do Harinam. You should not give rest to Harinam. Every day you should have regularly. Sankha Purvaka Nam. You should regularly chant. From Vrajvasis, they used to collect Madhukari, food stuff of Vrajvasis. And they used to collect some food stuff, Madhukari from Vrajvasi. Sometimes they wrote Granth, they wrote books. And sometimes they completely absorbed in the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
So in this, why am I saying this?
Because if you listen to the pastimes of our previous Goswamis and Acharyas, then you will be inspired to do bhajan by listening to the sadhan bhajan of our Guru Padma. Then we will be also inspired. Not a Manjari Rup now. Manjari is another thing. You cannot do bhajan in a Manjari Rup now. You cannot have the darshan of a Guru in a Manjari Rup now, Sadhak Rup. So now you have to do a Guru, see it as a Sadhak Rup. We have to see how, as a Sadhak, how they used to do Harinam, how they do the bhajan, how they did the Guru and Vaishnava Seva. Here, Bhakti Bharati, I will speak about the life history of Bhakti Bharati Maharaj. There is no doubt he is a parikar of Radha. But because of the local Lila in this material world, Bhakti Bharati Maharaj, 1926. He was born in 1926. He took birth in West Bengal, in a Bankura district, on a Ekadasi day, in a Sitarampur village, or some, and he born in the family of Chakravati Brahmin. You are Sukla, like you are Sukla, Mishra, Chakravati, Trivedi, Chaturvedi, Bandhupadhyay, Dantapadhyay, Chattopadhyay.
I'm from Bengal, so I know.
18 साल कलकत्ता में है.
अच्छा.
बहुत सुंदर है. आप 18 साल बंगाल में थे.
You were in 18 years in Bengal. I was in 21 years in Bengal. That's good. I stayed in Bengal 3 years more than you. And 40 years in Vrindavan. And 21 years in Bengal. And 40 years in Vrindavan. I've stayed in. And then now I'm here in Perth, Australia. Now listen. Chakravarti, he took a birthplace in a very elevated Brahmin family. Even at a very young age, he studied the Shastra. even though he was very scholarly. And he also used to know the Dharma Shastra, especially with the because attachment. He had a lot of attachment with Gaudiya Vaishnava Math. After his university degree, after getting his university degree, he used to go to Gaudiya Math. And there was a teacher in his school. He was a very, very scholar. He used to do everything, even though he was so. He used to chant Harinam. On the Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada's, all the disciples, his disciples, he used to serve them. That's why. How can bhakti? So this is not how bhakti is done. You can do bhakti. Bhakti so with a pure bhakta. Until you have, when the Sukriti matured from many, many lifetimes, then when the Sukriti is, Sukriti means when, Sukriti means when you have served, matured, there is a difference. There's a difference between punya and Sukriti. Punya is called pious activity. For example, like you serve the poor people or fed the poor, and that is called, who hasn't got food and you fed them, that is called, and you fed, that is called punya. And then the fruit of the punya, and you get the fruit of that punya, is you attain heavenly planets. You go to heavenly planets. And then after heavenly, when your punya, then after heavenly planets, then you come back to earth when your punya is finished. The fruit of your punya is finished. But when you serve a Vaishnava, when you feed a Vaishnava, see, there you are feeding a poor person, you get, it's called punya. And with the fruit of the punya is that you will attain heavenly planets. Until your punya is finished in heavenly planet, then you come back, when your balance is finished, then you come back to earthly planets. That is punya. But if you offered and you fed a Vaishnava, like today, you fed today, this morning, to the Vaishnava, that is called Sukriti. And that Sukriti, when it matured, then you get Bhakti. And you will go to Bhagavan's Dham. In Gita, Bhagavan is saying, if you come to my place, you don't have to come back to earthly planets. But if you go to heavenly planets, you still have to come back to earthly planets. But if you come to Goloka Vrndavana, then you don't have to come. So tell me, what is higher? Is it heavenly planets or Golok? No, Golok. Where will you go? Dwarka or Golok? Vrindavan. Well done. Well done. She said she will Dwarkadish. Golok Vrindavan. Golok Vrindavan. Bhagavan Bihari Lal. She said that I will take darshan of Golok, get mercy of Devotee, Dwarkadish, and then go to Golok Vrindavan. That's how Vaishnava Seva is assessed. And by serving Vaishnavas, you will attain Bhagavan. So now the question is, okay, who is Vaishnava? Hare Krishna. So Vaishnava is Gopal mantra and Hare Krishna, Vishnu mantra, Maha mantra. So who is chanting this mantra? They are called who's got Diksha mantra from a Vaishnava are called who's got Diksha mantra and Harinam, they are called Vaishnava.
जो विष्णु मंत्र जप करते हैं,
who does the Vishnu mantra are called Vaishnavas.
जैसे प्रभु जी देखो,
like that Prabhuji,
तिलक धारण करते हैं,
he's got a like Tilak, that Prabhuji, he's got a Kanthi mala, then he's got his Gurudev's spot. Oh, he's got Krishna. Okay, he got.
इसलिए कहता है गृहीतो विष्णु दीक्षा को विष्णु पूजा करो नरः। गृहीतो विष्णु विष्णु मंत्र के द्वारा दीक्षा।
So who's got a diksha from a Vishnu mantra? Who's got a diksha Vishnu mantra? Vaikunt. They go to Vaikunt, Goloka Vrndavana.
गोलोक के ऊपर भी वृंदावन।
Golok. So after Dwarka, Vrindavan is above even Golok. So you have left one step. She said,
मैंने क्या बोला? सुकृति किसको कहते हैं?
what is Sukriti called? You serve Tulasi, Ganga, Vaishnavas, that is called Sukriti. Who is very dear to Krishna. Who is very, very dear to Krishna is Tulasi. Devi is very, very dear to Krishna. Without Tulasi, we cannot even do our offerings to Thakurji. And without Tulsi, Thakurji doesn't even sleep. You have made many delicious sweets, delicious food, and you offered it to Thakurji, and you didn't have Tulsi Pata. Then Thakurji will not accept that. Even if you made 56 different dishes and you offered it, but you don't have Tulsi Pata, then Bhagavan doesn't accept your offering. That's why you should always wear a Tulsi mal. You should always wear Tulsi beads around your neck. It's Guru Mantra. Guru Mantra. Which is the topmost which is the topmost mantra? Is Guru Mantra, which you have to keep secret. If you want to reside in Vrindavan, Guru Mantra. Then you have to do Guru Mantra. You have to take mantra from a Guru. Then you will be able to reside in Vrindavan. I will tell you one choti harikatha. What is the power of the mantra? One day Narad Muni was wandering around and came to one Krsna's family couple's house. So looking at that Grasta husband and wife, them, you are a Sant Mahatma, please do have honor some prasad in our house. So he said, oh, have you taken mantra? Are you doing Guru Mantra? Are you doing Vishnu Mantra? So he said, no, we haven't got Diksha Mantra. So they said, we haven't got Diksha Mantra. So Narad Muni said, who haven't taken Diksha Mantra, I will not accept bhojan. Whatever has been cooked by them, there's a regulation. Was cooked by them, who hasn't got Diksha Mantra, I will not accept bhojan from them. So this, listening to that, the husband and wife got very sad that he's come to our house, but he's not going to, he will not eat. So they were very, very sad. Then the wife said, Gurudev, Narad Muni, give me Diksha Mantra and then I will cook for you. So Narad Muni gave them a Diksha Mantra to the wife. Your husband is saying, oh no, I've got so much work, I'm not busy, I don't have time, so I won't take Diksha Mantra. At that time, And they look, husband and wife. And the husband and the wife, what happened? Husband and wife, they left the body together. So now, what is the power of the mantra? And the wife became a princess. Princess is, she took a birth as a princess in her next birth. And the husband, Gada. Oh no. Hathi. And the husband, this husband and doctor and wife. And this husband took birth as a elephant. And the wife took birth as a princess. Listen. This is a Purani Katha. Listen to it carefully. What is the power of Diksha mantra? Then the wife took birth as a princess, and the husband took birth as a hathi, elephant. So when the princess grew older, so they were arranging many prince came for in the hand of her marriage. That princess, when with her mala, she wanted to who will be her husband. She had the mala, and that mala didi. And this Rajkumari, she was going through all these princes who were there to be her husband, but she put the garland on the elephant's head. So everybody said, "Oh, why has she done this? Why? Because she realized that this elephant was my husband in my previous life. He was in my previous life. She was my wife. Oh, sorry, he was my husband. Isn't that very strange?" So at that time, Narada Rishi came, and Narad mantra diya. And that time, Narad Musi came, and he gave the mantra to the elephant in his ear. And then just immediately, the elephant left his body, and he became a beautiful prince. And the prince and the princess, and they both went to Vrindavan together. That's why in the Shastra it's written, a human body, if you got a human being's body and you don't take Diksha mantra, then you get, in the Shastra it's written that, that's why in the human body you should take mantra from a guru. That is the power of the mantra. Some people say, we won't take mantra, and they don't take mantra and they leave the body, and they will get an animal body. That's why it's very important to take. It's very, very important to take Guru mantra from a guru. That's why everyone should get Guru mantra. I'm saying this. We are listening to the life history of Maharaji, Bhakti Vedanta Bharati Maharaj. Jai Bhakti Vedanta Maharaj. He was from a very he took a birth from a very high class Brahmin family, and he was also a headmaster of a school. And how he used to have association of a Vaishnava, listening to harikatha from the Vaishnavas. And in his heart, there was a attachment, detachment. That was the point of this material world. That was the point of earning so much money. For example, of Gurudev, he was a police officer, and he had daughters, he had children and wife, and he left everything and he came to Navadip and took the shelter of Bhakti, and he took Diksha mantra from Bhakti Pragyananda Keshav Goswami Maharaj. You should listen to Narayan Goswami Maharaj's life history. So similarly, Bhakti Bharati Maharaj, he left everything and he took shelter of Bhakti Deta Madhava, and he took shelter of Bhakti Deta Madhava Maharaj. So all the all the disciples that Bhakti's Prabhupada's disciple, he was a very prominent disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada's disciple. And from him, he took Diksha mantra. And after taking Diksha, after Diksha, his name was Narottam Das Brahmachari. Narottam Brahmachari. And then, he served his Gurudev. There are many types of seva. What is the topmost seva? Is a Guru seva. To attain Bhagavan. Which is the best? What is the best seva? Is a Guru seva. There is no other seva that's higher than Guru seva. There are many sevas, but the topmost seva is Guru seva. That's why the Guru seva is very important and is the topmost seva. Prahlad Maharaj, he said, he told his friends, his schoolmates, hey, listen, I have taken whatever I heard from my Gurudev, I'm speaking to you. Prahlad Maharaj himself is saying, when I was in the womb of my mother, at that time, Narada Rsi, and he used to speak Bhagavad Katha. And then that I heard that Bhagavad Katha when I was in my mother's womb. So I heard all this harikatha from my Gurudev Narad Muni. So all these classmates, he said, hey Prahlad, this is our Sandapa, who's our Guru, our school teacher, he's not showing anything. He's not telling us anything about Bhagavan. Why? Because they don't know anything about Bhagavan. When something that's already chewed and you are chewing and you are absorbed in calm and growth, the teachers who are chewing the chewed and who are absorbed in the lust and anger, what can they teach others? Prahlad Maharaj is saying, this Sanda Amar, these gurus, our teachers in our school, how can they get it? These gurus don't know anything about Bhagavan. That's why Asur Demo, the classmates say that our Guru doesn't teach this, but how do you know all this? So Prahlad Maharaj said, when I was in the womb of my mother's, womb, the mother's name is Dayatu. When I was in Dayatu's mother's womb, at that time, Narad Muni, he used to recite the katha, and I used to listen, even though I was even in the womb of the mother's womb. I listened to all this katha, and this katha I am speaking to you. How many? These many types of seva, but the topmost seva is Guru seva. There is nothing greater than Guru seva. Whoever does how much you serve your Guru, that how much quickly you will attain Bhagavan. But there are two types of Guru Seva. Listen very carefully. There are two types of Guru Seva. One is called Vapu Seva, Vani Seva. Do you understand Vapu Seva? Vapu means body. That you are cooking for Guru, somebody is cooking, you are washing clothes of a Guru, cleaning the clothes, or massaging Guru. That is called Vapu Seva. That's related to the body. That is called Vapu Seva. And the other Seva is Vani Seva. that Vani Seva. Whatever we've listened, the harikatha we've listened from the mouth of a guru and speak to others and do prachar and around the world, that is called the higher seva. That is Soma Seva. That is like a mridanga seva, like Grantha Prasad. When you print books, when you publish books, what is this published books? That is called Vani Seva. That is Guru Seva. Briyat, that's why it's called Briyat Mridanga. When we play Mridanga, like the sound will only go around much, 10 to 30 meters. But when you publish a book, the book will go around the world, the prachar. From one corner, the book will travel from one place of the world to the other place of the world. So that is called Grantha Seva, book Seva. That's book publication. That is called Vani Seva. Also, speak what you heard from whatever you heard from the Guru, not just what your conception. If you don't have any relationship with the Guru, and you don't even listen to Gurudev and you didn't even have any relationship, you didn't keep any relationship with the Guru, and you read the book and then you speak from the book, that is not called Vani Seva. Whatever you hear from a Guru's mouth is called transcendental vibration. That is called Sabda Brahman. That's called transcendental vibration. Whatever we hear from a Guru's mouth, and that transcendental vibration enters your heart and clears all the unwanted things in your heart. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada said, Sabda Brahman is like a thousand like an atom bomb, more powerful than 1,000 times more than powerful of an atom bomb. So when one atom bomb, one place is destroyed, but with the Sabda Brahman, all the anathas that are in Jiva's heart, Pyari Lal ki thi Jai, and with the harikatha, you listen to harikatha, and it's like a 10,000 times atom bomb that will destroy all your anathas in your heart. If you don't listen to Gurudev's harikatha here and there and where, you read something or listen from somebody else, and you listen from a sahajas, you pass, and then you become sunyavad. Then it becomes sunyavad. It's not like that. That's why Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is right. You should listen to the katha from Gurudev's mouth. Then you will be able to speak. Then you can say, my Gurudev spoke this, and preach. Otherwise, you listen here and there and everywhere, and listen from some Babaji and then there and then speak harikatha. And now they listen to Google Baba. Now they listen to harikatha from Google Baba. Where have you heard from Google Baba? They will speak ulta. Yes, not right answer. No. That's why you should listen to the harikatha from the mouth of a guru. That's why Bhakti Vedanta, he's saying himself, Bhakti Maharaja is saying that in his autobiography he's saying that I heard the harikatha from I took Diksha mantra from the Madhavadiyat Maharaj and I served under his shelter. That is Guru Seva. Both the sevas are also important. Both the sevas are important. But if you analyze it more, what is the topmost is Vani Seva. That's the instructions Mahaprabhu gave. The Mahaprabhu said, my Bhagavat name, you preach my name everywhere. In
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
जितने प्रकार की सेवा है, श्रेष्ठ सेवा कौन से है?
There's many sevas. Which is the topmost seva is a Guru seva, Vani seva, and from Guru seva, which is important seva is Vani seva.
इसलिए यहाँ पर कह रहे हैं भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज
That Bhakti Bharati Maharaj is saying,
मेरा कुछ नहीं,
I am reading what he spoken. And you, if I speak, then you say, oh, where will you listen from?
क्योंकि गुरुदेव के साथ उनके बहुत घनिष्ठ
He had a very good relationship with Gurudev.
विशेष करके हमारे रूप सनातन
And in our, especially in our Rupa Gaudiya Math, our Rupa Goswami Gaudiya Math in Vrindavan, in a, on the great on a festival days, he used to Gurudev used to invite him, and he used to go to his math. Gurudev used to go to the math, and Bhakti, there is a Rupa Goswami. He used to come in our math, and he used to give a lecture there. His harikatha was very powerful, like an atom bomb. It's not recording.
That's good. It's good.
It's recording. That's why he took sannyas. After sannyas, his name was Bhakti Vijnana Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Before his name was Narottam Brahmachari. And then after Diksha, sannyas, his name was Bhakti Vijnana Bharati Maharaj. Bhakti Vijnana. Bhakti means seva. Bhakti means seva. He was very, very expert in serving. He was very expert in serve of Guru and Vaishnava. One is Gyan, one is Vigyan. Vigyan means Anubhuti, means realization. He showed it by his own archanan, by his own. He had a lot of love and affection. Gurudev had a lot of love and affection, and equally he had also love and affection for Gurudev. In Chennai, in South India, in Madras, there is a temple in Madras. One day there was a great festival, and it was many Vaishnavas came there, and there was a installation of deity. Then after the festival, and there was another festival in Vrindavan. Then also Srila Gurudev Narayan Goswami Maharaj also came, and then so the train ticket from South India to Vrindavan was the same train ticket, like same train. But Bharati Maharaj, they didn't tell that, so he didn't tell Narayan Goswami Maharaj. He changed his tickets, and he came to Vrindavan a day before Gurudev, Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And then, so Gurudev asked him, why didn't you tell me that you changed your train ticket? And listen, what Bharati Maharaj gave a very beautiful answer. He said, when you are staying in Vrindavan, I had to come here before so I can arrange your accommodation here. So if I came at the same time with you, then who would arrange your accommodation here? That's why I thought, so for the Vaishnava Seva, I have to go earlier. I'll have to go before the Vaishnava. So in the room that he used to stay, he cleaned his room and arranged for Gurudev's accommodation. Like we say, oh no, look, we want to go with Gurudev. So yes, so you had to before. So he had already bought the tickets. The tickets were at the same time on the train. But in order to serve a Vaishnava, without he came, he changed his ticket and he came to Vrindavan before Gurudev. That is a Vaishnava. We say, oh, we will go with Gurudev. No, you should go there before that. Arrange, and we would go there and arrange everything beforehand, before he comes over. Or sometimes the Gurudev gets there, and the Gurudev gets there before the disciple, and then Gurudev will cook for the disciples. So what? No, that's not right. You should think where we should get to the place before Gurudev. And so you arrange the accommodation and arrange everything before he comes. So why I'm saying that? So you should look at how this Vaishnava's life is. It was very, very, if you look at his life history, there's many, many stories in his life history. He was running the mutt, also Brajmandal Parikrama, arranging all the Brajmandal Parikrama, also organizing the Navadip Parikrama. He was all under he was responsible for, with a lot of love and affection. He used to arrange the place, accommodation and the prasad, and also he arranged the Mahaprasad for everyone, all the devotees. That's why, if you look at his Gurudev gave me embodiment of Seva. Seva Vigraha. So Gurudev gave his name is Seva Vigraha. But he was always involved in serving. In your life, if you want to do is get absorbed in serving Guru and Vaishnava. You will do how much you serve Guru and Vaishnava, then the Harinam will automatically manifest in your kan. Whoever serves that much, and then they will have ruchi in Harinam. Who don't serve, then they will not have ruchi in their Harinam, and they will talk about other mundane things, and they will see faults in others. They will have chanted beads in their hand. They haven't chanted even one Naam, and they will start seeing faults in others. Then how much you serve Guru and Vaishnava? You do Guru and Vaishnava Seva, and you will see that automatically Harinam will manifest from your tongue. That's why our Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, with the hand you should serve. With the hand you serve Guru and Vaishnavas, and with your tongue serve the Harinam. And then and one day the Harinam will manifest on your tip of your tongue. That's what Tulasi Das said. Param Sitaram boliye, vidhi date ram tahe vidhi rahiye, vidhi ke vidhan jan mani labh sahiye, Sitaram 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 kahiye, sadhu sanga ram ram anga ranga rahiye, kamu sadhu pyare ram That's Tulsi Das ji. Yes. That's why I'm saying, in your hand, you serve with your Guru and sarveṣāṁ with your hand, and in your mouth, and you serve to the chant of Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
सदा सर्वदा से भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज सेवा में अलर्ट रहते.
He was very alert, very alert in his Vaishnava Seva. That's why Bhakti Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, there is no rest for who wants to serve. There is no rest for Seva. Sevak. Rest. Even if he's sleeping, even that Sevak who is sleeping, he is serving Bhagavan.
वैष्णव जो सोते हैं ना, सोते हुए भगवान के क्या करते हैं?
Servant. You think they are servant, but no, they are remembering Bhagavan's Lila.
कितना सुंदर. जैसे हमारे रघुनाथ दास,
like our Raghunath Das Goswami Maharaj.
गोस्वामी भुजार विद मस्तकाय हा मधुर कनक गौरी पधार विन सर्वयानी सनकैतव किंकरीसे.
Raghunath Das Goswami is saying, he's chanting Harinam. At the bank of Radha Kund, he's doing Harinam. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What is he remembering? In his mouth, this is tongue. His tongue is chanting, but his in mind he's remembering Radha Krishna. They are very tired. Tired. And the Radhaji's head was lying on the lap of Krishna. And what is Krishna's massage? Massage. And Krishna is massaging Radha's head. And what is Rupa Manjari doing? Very softly massaging Radharani's feet. And Raghunath Das saw that, and then he wrote this slok, and in this slok, Hey Rupa Manjari, will you give me the seva? The seva that you are doing. Will you massaging? What is Rupa Manjari serving? She's massaging Radharani's feet. Then Raghunath Das Goswami saying that will you give me that opportunity to serve? See, he's in his mouth, he's chanting Harinam, but his mind, what is he doing? He's remembering the harikatha. So these Vaishnavas, even when they are sleeping, they are serving. So Vaishnavas don't sleep. Sevak is no rest for a Sevak. Actually, when he sleeps, he is serving. He is remembering Krishna Leelas. Shukla ji knows everything.
तुलसीदास जी के दोहा है सब बढ़िया है. सारे भागवत की गीत भागवत के श्लोक के तुलसीदास जी
all the Tulsidas in the Bhagavad.
हम इसमें कर रहे हैं भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज.
तो यहाँ भी जो तो
सेवा आदि में
so is seva.
और चिंतन क्या हो रहा है?
And he is remembering who? But a Vaishnava is sleeping, but he is remembering the Radha and Krishna Leela.
और उन्होंने इसलिए कहा है ये उन्होंने अनेक ग्रंथों को भी लिखा.
He also wrote books.
गुरुदेव के मनोभिष्ट क्या है?
What is the manopista of?
गुरुदेव जो ग्रंथ लिखेगा उसको प्रकाशित करना.
What is the desire of a guru is to publicize the books.
गुरु विष्णु के यहाँ जैसे भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज.
Here Bhakti Maharaj, Bhakti Vignana Bharati Maharaj. He the first Chaitanya Charitamrita was in Bangla, only Bangla, not English. Only in Bengali. English by Prabhupada. Oh, yeah. It was actually Hindi. It was actually Chaitanya Charitamrita was in Bengali, and he translated it into Hindi. So the Hindi speakers can easily read Chaitanya Charitamrita. But there are other sampradayas who wrote the books. That's not pure. That's not pure. But our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who has got the mood, who has the bhav of a Chaitanya Maha, living the Gaudiya Vaishnava, they cannot understand the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's why he wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita from Bengali to, he translated from Bengali to Hindi. That is a very best contribution. Because the Hindi, the North Indians, the Hindi speakers, North Indians, they don't understand so much about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They understand about Srimad Bhagavatam, but they don't understand about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But in order to understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mood and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you have to read this Chaitanya Charitamrita. At that time, that book was not available in Hindi. It was in Bengali, and he translated it, that Chaitanya Charitamrita, from Bengali to Hindi. And he translated many other books as well. I'm saying, so we should listen, we should hear a great personality, a great Vaishnava's life, and with our eyes we will not be able to understand a Vaishnava. But you will just see the external body of the Vaishnava with your eyes, like he's got a big beard, he's got a white beard, or he was like this, he looks like this. But to understand the Vaishnava, you have to hear how they did their bhajan, their life history. That's why you cannot have darshan of a Vaishnava with your eyes. To understand Bhagavan, what do you need? You need ears. You need ears to hear. Listen to their harikatha. And you hear. You don't listen to a Vaishnava's life history, then you will not be able to understand a Vaishnava. Then in order to understand their heart, Vaishnava's heart, you need to read their books. Madhav, all the Granth like Lalit Madhav. There are many great books. To understand the Vaishnava, read their books. So, that's for Vaishnava. They live there, before they leave this world, they leave some books for us to read. Like Rupa Gosvami, he also left this world and he left many books for us. So we are reading that today. We are trying to read. If we didn't translate these books into Hindi, then we would not know anything. That's why you should study their books, and that's how we would know their mood. But there's a katha, there's more I want to speak, but the time is over. So Suklaji said, "Oh, you have to finish the katha 9 o'clock. That's why I will stop here. And otherwise he said people have come here, they have to go to work tomorrow. Sadhu Sang and Harikatha is very rare. You won't get that every day. Many people will go to work, you go to work, and people will come and people will go. And then you meet them again, right? But Harikatha and the association of a sadhu is very, very rare. Sitaram boliye.
अच्छा थोड़ा आरती करके
Now we'll do Aarti
आप लोग सब प्रसाद लीजिए
and then we take
और
prasad
नाम करते
and can do Harinam.
जय भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज की
Jai.
जय जय श्री राधा हरिदास ठाकुर की